All right, now welcome back as we get started. Kind of related to the video that just you may have seen last day about using sine to figure out the angles within a triangle. Okay, or sorry, tangent. We're going to actually be looking at using sine today with kind of the same triangles to figure out the angles that you're required. Now, the reason we use different formulas is sometimes you're given different sides, and you'll see the problems get progressively harder. Hopefully, we can clear them up as best as we can. Now, I'm going to start presenting here, and hopefully my change and stuff works as we go through. Okay. So we're loading. Here's our friends from Star Wars, making sure that we're the elite of using trigonometry. All right. Now, basically what's going to happen is we're going to start with sine, as I said. So here it is. The formula for sine, or SOH in the acronym, is that's the opposite over the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse never changes, but depending on where the angle is determines where our opposite side is. In the case of this triangle, with theta being here, here's the opposite, here's the hypotenuse. As always, we're going to be using our little calculator site that we've agreed on. Makes it a ton easier. And here's our first question. So you set it up. We know we're using sine. Means the opposite over hypotenuse. Since we're finding the sine of k, which is right here, first we identify the opposite. There's the opposite side. Here's the hypotenuse, never changed. So opposite 35, height 37. Sine of k equals 35 over 37. We punch that into our calculator a little bit backward. Okay, and I'll show you here that k equals the sine of negative 1, 35 divided by 37. So if we come out, we go to the calculator, press this button here first. The sine equals 35 divided by 37. Okay, it's come up with the answer for us, 71.0. Let's just go back to the original side, make sure it is. Well, yeah, if you take a look right here, sine is 71. If we go to the next slide below for the next question, it's asking for the sine of u, which is right here. Not you as in a person or me, but you as in the letter. So first we identify the opposite, which is right here, the 7. Okay. We identify the hypotenuse, always the long side, 25, and we set it up in the equation. So it's 7 divided by 25. When we use our calculator, we clear it off. We press this button here, sine negative 1, 7 divided by 25. Did I do that wrong? I'm punching the right number. Yeah, 7 divided by 25. As you see back from my screen, it's 16 degrees here, and it's 16 degrees as our answer. Okay. One final example. Still working with sine, if that's what it is. Formula is SOH. Sine equals opposite of our hypotenuse. We figure out which angle we're looking for. I've put K here, but obviously I should have put T. Okay. So we label them. Opposite is 35. Hypotenuse is 37. Punching in the calculator, it's 35 divided by 37. Let's make sure we do that correctly. Clear it off. Sine is 35 divided by 37. 71. We go back and check. And 71 is how it is done. Okay. As I said, basically it's ensuring that one, you've set it up properly. You've identified what's the opposite and hypotenuse side for using sine, and then you punch it into the calculator properly. When you're using that calculator, this button gets hit first. Okay. If you hit it in any other format, you're going to get the wrong answer. That's kind of as simple as it gets. Hopefully sine doesn't cause you too much problems. Next video that we're going to get is going to take you through actual cosine. Enjoy. I hope you had a good weekend.